Hello and welcome back to another video. Today I'm looking for bugs in unexpected places. So today I'm heading to some alleyways. So starting off our alleyway adventure, we are going to be having a look down here where we have a garden spider. Now the pretty much common theme for this entire video is garden spiders, as there was a lot around, but it's to be expected when we're looking down an alley around the back of people's gardens. There's also this extremely big log, which was very nice to flip. We had quite a few small spiders running around, didn't manage to get any pictures for ID. We did have a garden snail, which again makes sense because we're back in people's gardens. We also had a white-lipped snail, another white-lipped snail, and a third white-lipped snail. So this is quite literally because they have white lips on the tips of them. There is also a brown-lipped snail as well, which we'll see later. And this little guy hanging out in the background is a harvestman, Odiella spinosus, which I believe is the largest harvestman in the UK. And then this is one of the giant house spiders. So moving on to another bit of alleyway here. Give you a quick overview of where I am. We have a small white butterfly, which is always nice to see. It's sitting there on some white bryony. And yet again, another garden spider. Now for every garden spider I have on video, there was probably another 4 or 5 that I didn't get any pictures or videos of. This one here had managed to catch itself a wasp and was having a little munch. And then we also had lots of southern green shieldbug nymphs. They were absolutely everywhere across the nettles and the white bryony. Didn't realise till after I left that these guys were invasive. Now here we have our brown-lipped snail. So this one, even though it does have that white line at the end, it does have that big brown strip before you get to the light brown for the rest of the shell. So this is the brown-lipped snail. Moving on to the next alleyway, where all we had was one hoverfly, most likely from the Eupodes genus. Now leaving this one and going on to the next one, we are going to find quite a few more different things down this one, including some lovely graffiti, because what alleyway would be complete had its own little set of graffiti. And also a weird, creepy tunnel that the troll most definitely lives in. Now, again, what alleyway would be complete without graffiti and a garden spider? With one having a little munch. This one I couldn't work out what it was munching on. I don't think it's a whole bug, I think it's just part of one, but we can take a closer look, maybe. Still can't figure out what it's eating, but if you guys think you know, drop a comment down below. Now this one is a parasitic wasp. So this is an ichneumon wasp. However, what species, I have no idea. So there is a Volg ichneumon genus, which looks very similar, but getting down to a species level, I wouldn't have much expertise in that area. Moving on from our Ep.1 wasp, I'll try to do some sweep netting, but the plants are very short and some of them are very spiky, so I didn't end up getting too much from that sweeping on the floor. However, I did manage to find a millipede, which is from the family Jubidae. I believe this one is too small to be able to tell, because I believe it is a juvenile. The handy dandy people on our naturalist helped me with that one. And I also had a spider. This is from the Anifaina genus. This one, for the most part, you do need a microscope to ID them. Now, as sweep netting didn't work, I thought I'd try and tap something from the ivy. And this time I managed to get a jumping spider from the Heliophanes genus. Again, this is a microscope job to be able to tell what species it is. And then hiding in our net there we have an earwig, most likely the common earwig. In the UK we have 4 native species and 3 introduced species of earwig, this being the most common one. And hiding in there, somehow tapped from ivy, we also have the common rough woodlouse. And a harvestman. Again, I'm not even going to attempt the Latin name on that one because it is very, very long. And what alleyway would be complete without the flies going around sniffing all that dog poo? We managed to get a blue bottlefly and also green bottlefly. Now, I can promise you there was a lot more than just these two, but these are just the ones that I managed to get on film. Now we are leaving our final alleyway, but how could we leave without having some leaf miners? So we had the horse chestnut leaf miner, which is a moth. We had the holly leaf miner, which is a fly species. And then we also had a plant gall, but more on those to come. Finally, coming out of the last alleyway, back into reality, but not without a nice bonus clip finding the spider. There is a spider somewhere in this video. I will slowly zoom in. It's your job to try and find it. This one is most likely from the Pardosa genus, which again is something that you need to microscope. Thank you for watching.